The holiday season would not be the same without a platter full of our favorite holiday cookies, including the white chocolate cranberry. But when you're following a low carb diet, you guys already know sugar, flour, that's a no-no, and we know that. So we have a tendency to steer clear of those things, but not today, you guys. I've got you covered. I have a low carb, delicious version of that recipe that I'm going to share with you guys today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And if you're joining me for the first time, you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please do me the honor of subscribing by pressing that subscribe button below. And before you leave this video, please remember to give it a like and a share. That's right, you guys. Today we are going to make a low carb white chocolate cranberry cookie. And they are absolutely smashingly delicious. So if you want to learn how to make these, then come in close and let's get started. Okay guys, so before we get into the actual recipe, let me just tell you about these cranberries, which is one of the key ingredients in this cookie recipe. So cranberries in the natural state are not really high as far as carbs are concerned. A quarter cup of fresh cranberries has 4 net grams of carbs, which is not too bad. It's only when they are dry does the carb count go through the roof because they add so much sugar to them. So in order to avoid that and to keep my recipe low carb, what I did is I took some cranberries, took some water, took some sweetener, I used erythritol, and I boiled these until I got a jelly consistency. And when I got the jelly consistency, what I did is I took that and I put it into a bowl so that it could harden. And this is the end result. And this is what we're going to be adding to these cookies. That way, we still get the deliciousness of the cranberries, but at the same time, keeping the carb count low. Okay, let's start with the dry ingredients for these cookies. In this bowl, I've got my almond flour. To it, we're gonna add some salt, some baking soda, and then some xanthum gum. And because of the texture of almond flour, we need something to put in it in order to hold it together. And the xanthum gum gives us exactly that. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and mix all of this together. Okay, and these are our dry ingredients. So set this aside. And next are our wet ingredients. So in this bowl, we've got some softened butter, our sweetener. What you would normally do because of the flavor that it gives is that you would also add part light brown sweetener. I don't have any today. So what I'm going to do is I am going to add some blackstrap molasses. Now, don't worry. I understand that molasses has a high carb count, which specifically it is 14 grams of carbs for a tablespoon of molasses. We are probably using 1/8 of a teaspoon, if that much. And the reason why we're using it is because light brown sugar and dark brown sugar for that matter is sweetener and molasses. So we're going to go ahead and add this in just so again we can get the flavor of that light brown sugar, and it just adds to the intensity of the flavor of these cookies. And of course, if you have your light brown sweetener, then you would use that instead of the molasses. Okay, everyone, let's go ahead and scrape down this bowl. And I tell you, because of the power behind this blender, I may just hand mix everything else. Otherwise, I am going to end up with cookie batter all over everything. And I will not be a happy person. Okay. All right. So that is looking good. So at this point, let's go ahead and add in our vanilla. Let me try to blend this without making a mess of things. Okay. Okay, everyone, that worked out well. Very good. Okay, so then the next thing that I'm going to add are the eggs. Okay. And these eggs are just combined. That looks good. All right, so now at this point, it's time to go ahead and add in our almond flour mixture. Okay guys, and I am going to continue this until all of the flour has been added to this mixture. And we are adding the last of the flour mixture. Okay guys, and that is just combined. And what we can do is we can continue to use our rubber spatula here to finish combining all of the flour into this mixture. But that is looking really, really good. Okay, so let me go ahead and clean this batter off of these blades right here, and I will be right back with you. All right, everyone, so let's go ahead at this point and add in the ingredients that make these cookies white chocolate cranberry, and that being some white chocolate. So I'm gonna take the majority of it, and add this in, and then leave some to add to the top when they are probably about 2/3 of the way complete as far as baking. So we got that, and then as far as our cranberries are concerned, again, because I made these homemade, what I need to do is to break up some of these chunks and make them more of the size of a dried cranberry. And then just go ahead and add those into our batter. Okay, you guys, that is looking good. Maybe a little bit more chocolate. Okay, that is looking good. Okay, let's go ahead and just fold this in. All right, everyone, I am happy with this. So now it's time to lay these cookies out on our non-stick baking sheet. My cookie scoop here. And I will put the size that I'm using on this screen. Okay, everyone. And these are set to go into a preheated oven. I preheated it to 350 degrees. And I am going to check on these at probably around the 9-minute mark to see if it would be time to go ahead and add to the top some more cranberries and some white chocolate. I'll see you soon. So these are maybe 3 minutes or so away from being done. And I could have spread them out a little bit more, but nonetheless, they are going to be eaten and they are going to be absolutely delicious. But anyway, I took them out of the oven prematurely because I want to add a few more pieces of chocolate on the top of these. And also some more cranberry, just to give it that look. Okay, back into the oven, these go. All right, everyone, these are ready. The only thing that we need to do at this point is to let them cool. And when they do that, I will be right back with you. Okay, everyone. Here we have it. Delicious low-carb white chocolate cranberry cookies. The only thing that we need to decide right now is, one, how many we're going to eat, and then whether or not we're going to have some unsweetened almond milk with it, or should it be one of my Starbucks coffee, peppermint mocha, a sweet vanilla cream, or white chocolate, you guys. Lord, I thank you. Let's give one of these a taste. Oh my gosh. You guys, you cannot go wrong with the sweet of these white chocolate chips along with the sweet tart of these cranberries in this perfectly, I have to say, perfectly baked cookie. It's a little bit soft on the inside and it's just the right amount of crunch on the outside. Give them a try and then leave me your comments that you did and just how phenomenal these are, you guys. And also remember to give this video a like and a share, and please do subscribe to my channel by pressing that subscribe button below. You guys, it is a great day, and you continue to make it your own kind of special with delicious recipes such as this. Until we meet again, you guys keep growing, keep thriving, keep pushing those boundaries, and I will see you all real soon on my next Fit Fab 50. Joy. Oh, good.